Up to my attention here this morning. So this is off of News Channel 3 in Memphis, Tennessee. Some voters report problems at polls. Election Commission says be careful when casting ballot. Shelby County Democrats scheduled a news Shelby County Democrats scheduled a news briefing Thursday after they say they received reports of problems at the polls, but the Election Commission says the problems may come down to user error. Representative G.A. Hardaway, chairman of the Shelby County Democratic Caucus, says constituents have contacted elected representatives telling them that their votes have defaulted to a different candidate than the one they voted for at different polling places. WREG was contacted by voters of both parties about this issue. Residents from Arlington, Bartlett, and Memphis near Mississippi Boulevard reported that when they use electronic voting machines, the machine switches their vote to another option. Deanna Rigler said it happened to her when she voted with her husband. It just went to a completely different party, and that's what scared me, Rigler said, adding a poll worker advised her to click the name, not the box. The Shelby County Election Commission posted a video demonstration Thursday afternoon on how to properly use the touchscreen voting machines. Click on that there, Dawson. Scroll down and click on that.
Here, I think we got Dawson triggering people in the comments here because Dawson's turning pro-Satanist on us.
What?
Dawson, for whatever reason, says, sounds dope. Actually got to visit the Synagogue of Satan. And then Love Minnesota says, wow, Dawson, what a great way to get people to stop following A4L.
I'm responding to Scuba McSalty.
Okay, well, how about you don't do that, Dawson? All right,
no
let's go.
pro-Satan in the comments.
Yes.
Is it a troll?
No, Scuba McSalty's not.
Scuba McSalty's a
they're
supporter.
Based. I got it.
So, seriously, don't do that.
Yep, I'm not a Satanist, everybody. I'm just Jewish. YouTube, don't take me down, please.
So go to this video, Dawson. This is a link.
Which
scroll
one?
down. Scroll down a little bit more. See, your job is to actually follow what I'm saying, so you can click on it. See that link on the top?
Link on.
Nope.
This?
Scroll down. Scroll down. It says the
does it
Shelby
say?
County Election Commission posted a video. There you go. This is actually the voting machine.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't this what everyone's so worried about? And what we are told is fake news and election misinformation, stuff like that. And now you got Democrats talking about the problem with electronic voting machines.
Is she using a stick?
Which would be more precise. Now, listen, I don't know. I don't know if this is true or not. I don't know if it's user error or not. It seems kind of insulting to say, nope, it's you, right? But the point of the matter is,
yeah, it's been
the
too many
Democrats
people.
always talking about how the right is wrong and calling this election, fraudulent and talking about the Republicans have problems with voting machines. Hello?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we should just have paper ballots. Is that so? Maybe we should have voter ID.
Right.
Like, what's so hard about this? Why can't we just have paper ballots and voter ID? Two things that I think is a very rational call, and I don't think that's coming from the far right.
Yeah, and actually what the Democrat election official did was she gave some really good advice. She said that, if you're having this problem with your ballot machine, you do not leave that ballot machine until it's working, and you do not, you write down what the ballot machine number is, you contact the election office, and, that's advice that could really be applied anywhere, that, if you're having a problem with the machine, that you make sure that it's known to the election officials, that you report the problem, because if it doesn't go reported, then it just gets slid under the rug. And, I don't want Democrats having their votes cheated. I don't want anybody having their votes cheated. Anybody that's going to vote deserves to be able to, have whatever they're selecting actually be selected. And, it shows that these machines are a major problem because you just don't want to have technical issues like that, especially when it's just as simple as filling out a bubble.
Exactly.
What do you guys think about voting early? Because I think I've heard quite a few. Is that what you're? Yeah.
Do it. Get your
vote
vote
early,
in.
just in case, like they have.
There's an election integrity guy who I know who tells me that you can have your vote still manipulated and cheated if you vote early, and that the hardest way to rig a vote is by voting on election day. I don't know enough about it.
But it's hard because then a lot of people are like skeptical if something were to happen on voting day. Like all of a sudden your place doesn't work.
I know that's the thing. All of a sudden the machines go down or whatever.
So
because
it's like, to vote early or not? I don't know.
Right. I know. I haven't voted yet.
You got to understand they're still going to go into the machines the day of the election. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right, but
I guess if there's a different way they're switching them.
If you go in on election day, then the machines are down. Then it's a problem.
I think we should have one-day voting, and that like it used to be, absentees are a rarity. Until that changes, the strategy from a political standpoint is to get your people to vote early. Count on that vote. Get it in.
Yeah.
Because things come up. This show is not, the people on this show are not the typical people deciding elections. We're just voters who are going to vote probably one-sided, okay? I've never voted for a Democrat my whole life. Not one, okay?
That's crazy.
I haven't only voted Republican, by the way, because there's a lot of Republicans that don't deserve my vote. But I've never voted for a Democrat ever, right? And so I'm not the independent sway voter that these elections come down to. Now, if you're running a political operation, let's say you're a Republican, and someone is leaning your direction in that election, you want them to go vote now, okay? That's the strategy. For us, it's probably just out of convenience, right? I mean, it probably doesn't matter as much. But if you're out there and there's a chance you're not going to vote on election day, but you're going to vote the right way, get out there and vote now. That's simple as that. They give you so many opportunities to do it.
Already voted.
What's that?
K-Wall for Life said they've already voted.
There you go. I voted early in 2016 because I wanted to be in the boundary waters during the election. I wanted to be away from civilization in case Trump didn't win. I couldn't imagine what it'd be like with Hillary Clinton as the boss. I hate that lady so much. She is such a stain on America's history. The Clintons, they're just terrible, awful people. Like, it's amazing. Bill Clinton still has an audience.
She said the
guy
same experience was happening.
He Me Too'd. What was she, like 20, 21 years old, Monica Lewinsky at the time? He's the most powerful man in the world, and he got her to give oral sex in the Oval Office. We forget how insanely crazy that is. We talk about how bad Harvey Weinstein is, and yes, he was a very powerful guy in Hollywood. Bill Clinton's the president of the United States, and he basically, you could say, was it consensual? Is it ever consensual when you're the president of the United States and you have a 21-year-old intern in your office?
I think it was consensual.
Is it?
I think so.
It's the power position. Well, the left is always talking about the power position, right? And the old white man is always on the top. And so every move, because this
Monica
is
knew what she was doing. Monica knew.
Well, all those people that are Harvey Weinstein victims knew what they were doing. They're trying to further their career, like Monica Lewinsky was trying to do, right?
Well, you know,
does that mean it's right? It's clearly wrong.
I
and
wish
this is their
Republicans
guy.
would have gone after him on real thing. You know, instead of that, that's what they impeached him over. There was so much, so much unconstitutional. He was the reason for NAFTA, the worst trade deal in the history of our country. But they decided to go after him over that. It was.
That is a legit issue, though.
But
when you
I don't know,
proposition
because
sex from a subordinate,
the
especially
American
at that
people
level,
did not see it that way. The American people, he still had 60-some-odd% approval when he left.
right? But
So the American people didn't
let's
see it
not
that way. The
ignore,
American
'cause
people thought he got screwed over, and I kind of agree on that.
wait
That's
a
not
second.
how
Hold
he
on
should have
one
been
second.
impeached.
Hold on one second. You are the president of the United States, and you're propositioning a subordinate for sex. Like, literally, that is illegal in the military, and he's supposedly the commander in chief. It's not like just two consenting adults, in some kind of social situation. This is the president of the United States with an intern. That is so inappropriate. It is so bad on so
Agreed.
many levels.
But it's not an impeachable offense.
Well, okay. Okay.
They
well,
said
the
he
impeachable
lied. Of
offense-
course he lied.
Yeah,
Who
that
would tell the truth about that?
That was impeachable offense, right?
No.
Yeah, that it was perjury, right?
No.
He perjured himself
Okay,
because there was a trial.
If lying's an offense, then they should have gotten rid of all of
Well,
it.
yeah, but you can't perjure yourself, so you can't say something. Obviously, politicians lie all the time.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, throw them away, right? Throw them in the jail for that too. But what he did it was actual sworn testimony, which he lied.
Yeah, Tucker says people saw Hillary and immediately forgave Bill. That's kind of how I
one
see
there.
it too.
At least Daisy agrees with me.
Was she a reporter? I don't know who Lewinsky.
She was an intern. She was a Democrat intern in the White House.
Oh my gosh. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's not good.
That's literally the Me Too movement.
Yeah.
Harvey Weinstein did this to women. Lots of women had sex with Harvey Weinstein because he's at the top of Hollywood. He is producing top box office flicks, and they figure their only chance when this guy is propositioning himself into them, their only chance of furthering their career is by having sex with this gross old man.
Yeah.
And he's Jewish. No, I'm just kidding. That was a joke.
YouTube,
That was a
please
joke.
don't take us. I mean, that's
Wait, are we on
That's the
YouTube?
problem with he ruins the name Weinstein, right?
Yeah, we're on YouTube.
Oh, I thought we were still off.
No, they didn't actually take us off the platform.
Oh, I see.
So that is what he did that got so, like, no one is defending Harvey Weinstein, right?
I mean,
But Bill
freaks,
Clinton did that to a higher degree because you're literally talking about, the most junior person in the White House, an intern, and I think she was 21 at the time. Maybe I got the age wrong, but she was really young, with the most powerful person on the planet. There is no circumstance that's okay.
I'm not saying it's okay. I'm just saying it's not an impeachable
I'm glad
offense.
you're coming my way here on this one,
No,
Jesse.
of course it's awful. I'm not saying it's good. I'm just saying it's not impeachable.
I wonder if it was worth it. I wonder if it was like Bill was like, yeah.
Of course
Yeah,
it's worth it. Look who he's married to, and he got away with it. So of course it's worth it.
That's true.
And he's still brought in front of audiences in the Democrat Party, as if there's so many things that they do that's just like they should be discredited. Like this whole thing, we're trying to save democracy by inserting their own candidate without a primary. Let's go to Brad Ganser.